Good evening and welcome to the Marion Parent Education Roundtable. We are so excited to have you this evening just to share a little bit about what we all have been doing over the last year to help to support families in our community. And this evening I am joined by my esteemed colleagues. We have Gabby Estrada, one of our freelance facilitators. We have and Anthony, Angie, and Andrea with us this evening. And Angie is a part of our Parent Advisory Committee. We also have Margie Lau, who is a volunteer parent educator, as well as one of our amazing staff here at Marion and Polk Early Learning Hub. Also Tiffany Miller and Veronica Mendoza, who are amazing staff and also help to coordinate all of the parent education that happens in our area. So thank you everybody for being with us here tonight. And we are short on time, and I just want to, open up the conversation this evening by talking about some of the innovations and some of the new things that have been happening in spite of the pandemic, all the great work that's been happening. And Tiffany, would you kick us off?
Yeah, so we did a lot of new programs and new projects this last year, including working with our local libraries to put diversity and equity books into the hands of children and families through their library checkout systems. We had new partnerships with the Gilbert House Children's Museum and Oregon Child Development Coalition, as well as the Home and Fun Fridays or Home and Neighborhood Council for all their Fun Friday afternoon programs.
Yeah, so a lot of things happening, and that really, I think, just sort of touches is the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. And I know that as a team, we've been really working hard to make sure that we're really listening to parents as a part of this, as we're putting things together and planning events and making these known into the community. And we have a parent advisory committee that is absolutely incredible. And Angie, thank you so much for being here tonight and talking with us about some of the work that you do as a part of the Parent Advisory Committee. And I know you've got two very special guests at your knee there tonight. And just share with us a little bit about the things that you've got going on as a Parent Advisory member, as well as what it means to be a parent these days.
Yes, I have been so blessed to be a part of the Parent Advisory Committee and be a part of all the innovations that have been available to us. I am one of the first people, aside of the other members of the group, to hear about them. And it's always nice to be able to put an input in the parent community. My kids mean everything to me, so everything that involves them is very important to me and my family. And I was able to be a part of the Home and Fun Fridays that my kids looked forward to every Friday. We did attend a few of those, and they were very fun for my family. My kids loved the giveaways and all the prizes that were handed out at the end.
Yeah, awesome. It was so nice to have you there. And Anthony, I know that you loved going to some of the classes while your mom and dad were in classes. You want to tell us a little bit about what your fun memories of doing that is?
My favorite thing to do was pretty much like go upstairs and play with the little kids. And sometimes there would be like little basketballs, and I would like pass it to some little kids, and we would do a whole circle all the way around, and we would pass it all the way to each other. And then when people would cry, I would like try to make them like calm down, so he won't try to scream that hard.
You were such a helper. That is so wonderful. Anthony, thank you so much. And I'm so glad that you were there. It was so nice to have you there. So thank you. Well, my goodness, we had to make some adjustments during COVID, right? And certainly our fearless facilitators and helpers with our classes really took the brunt of that. And Gabby and Margie, tell us a little bit about what that was like for you guys.
Well, I can tell you that, for the past 4 years, I've partnered with the Early Learning Hub and I've done in-person parenting classes. So when we had to turn virtual, it was a quick turnaround. It was a quick turnaround, but since I've personally developed a trusting relationship with both Beto and Tiffany, it felt very natural. I felt like we were hitting the ground running. At first, our numbers were a little bit low because families were attempting to adapt to what Zoom was and what the virtual world was, but I've seen a lot of success in it. I've had parents that actually have taken either a break during work to be able to participate in a virtual classroom. And I've actually had parents that have been working while they're, taking the class. So I've seen a lot of just flexibility and a lot of just encouragement from the parents to be able to do what they need to do, their daily obligations, but at the same time, get that connection with other parents from the community and continue learning.
Yeah, absolutely. Connection and commitment. Wow, to be able to do this while they're doing other things. That's pretty incredible. Yeah.
Well, and with our group at Morningside, I'm not known for my technical skills, but I'm really blessed with having a co-facilitator who is very adept at the technical side of things. And her husband happens to be a former employee of Dell Computers. And so he's really tech savvy. So, it's worked out really well. I finally got a chance in which to go see some family this summer. And, I was able to keep managing my classes from the East Coast and from Colorado as well. And, the participants were there and, I think they really appreciated getting the incentives and the food cards in order to help encourage them. We did a strengthening families class this summer, and we actually offered a weekly drawing for all the kids for a $10 Amazon gift card if they participated in the discussion, and it really helped them kind of relax and engage in more of the lesson because of that. So, I had a lot of kids raising their hands going, pick me, pick me.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, those incentives and just encouragement to be there mean a lot to families, and including the children to participate in those. And, there's a lot of other different types of supports that I know we offer families. And Beto, you want to just share a little bit about what some of those, both from a partnership perspective, as well as some of the incentives that we offer families who participate?
Yes, thank you, Lisa. As you've seen and as you've heard, parent education is an integral part of what we do, and we're really proud of it. As things shift in our community, we shift with it as well. We have been able to modify our mini grant application to reflect more class offerings from freelance parent educators, and have experienced more active participation from parent educators in the coordination and the delivering of the class. We've also offered, and it's been mentioned, incentives for parents. Nowadays, incentives is the thing, and really getting to know your group, really the needs of the group, what the families are expressing, and having facilitators really listening to the needs and expressing that and making sure that they have a safe place to express that, as well as having something for them. And we've had, like Margie said, they just Amazon cards, grocery gift cards, or even just board games to play together as a family. We also have continued to deliver the Strengthens Families programs virtually. And this program has really provided a unique opportunity for parents and youth for that bonding opportunity to happen, as well as improve their communication between each other. Most recently, though, 6 parent educators have now been certified in the Circle Security class, and parents have been really receptive and learning about being in the circle And if you want to know more about being in the circle, go check out our circle security class.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is such a great class. Well, wow. There's just so much more I know we could say about the work happening in Marion County around parent education. I have to say it's because of my colleagues here and also our Parents Advisory Committee that really helps to make this work in our region. We're just really proud of the work that we do and the opportunities that we offer to families. And so with that, I'll just close things out for the evening, say thank you for coming, panel, and thank you to all of Marion County for helping to make this work the best that it can be. So have a great evening. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.